No one ever falls in love. No one ever falls in love. Welcome to another live video with Troy Stone King. Thank you, my friends, for watching. Let's talk about the fact that no one ever falls in love. You think I'm wrong. You think I'm lying. It's true. Let me talk a little bit about some things. First of all is, you know what I like? I like pizza. I do. I like pizza with different kinds of toppings and stuff, but I never chose to like pizza. Someday when I was young, a person gave me some pizza and I'm like, oh, that's good. And ever since then, I've liked pizza, but I never said to myself, hey, Troy, I'm going to like pizza. You know what I used to like? I used to like barbecued corn chips. They were good. They had a tasty flavor. Enjoyed the consistency of the barbecued corn chips, and I liked them very much. And then one day I ate an entire bag of barbecued corn chips at one sitting. Now, I don't need to go into a lot of gory detail on this, but the occurrence was I apparently had too much in too short a time, and the barbecued corn chips came back up. And ever since then, I have not liked barbecued corn chips. They make me nauseous. They make me nauseous. I didn't decide to stop liking barbecued corn chips, just like I never decided to start liking barbecued corn chips. I never decided to start liking pizza, and I still like pizza, and I'm not likely to make a decision to not start liking pizza. So let's get a little bit further into this particular topic. No one ever falls in love. You see, love is not something that just happens. Like is something that just happens. I like pizza. It just happened. I liked barbecued corn chips. It just happened. There are a lot of things I like. When I first met the girl that I was going to marry, I, quote, fell in love. But it's not true. It's not true. What I fell in was an extreme version of like. In fact, the scientific term for this is limerence. Now, I've written in the past about this, and when I've coached and mentored engaged couples and married couples, we talk about this idea of limerence. Limerence, or extreme like, is a chemical reaction in the brain. You meet a person, and for some reason, your brain releases a lot of chemicals, and you fall in, quote, love. But it's not love. It's limerence. Limerence has a defined period of life, usually lasts somewhere between 18 and 24 months. But you didn't decide. It just happened. So when I met the lovely woman who would eventually become my wonderful bride, I fell in limerence with her. I fell in extreme like with her. No one ever falls in love. And here's why. Because love is not something that happens. Love is something that you do. Love is a choice that you make every day and throughout the day. Love is putting the other person's needs above your own needs. Love is serving someone else. And here's what this means for relationships. It means that just like you can never fall in love, you can never fall out of love. You can't do it. You can stop loving. You can stop making those decisions. When a marriage splits up, or long-term relationships splits up, it's not because the couple fell out of love. It's because they fell out of like. They stopped liking each other. Why did that happen? Because they stopped loving each other. They made the decision to stop taking action to show love to the other person. There's no falling in love. There's no falling out of love. There's only stopping love. There's only deciding to no longer continue to love. This one concept is the reason why so many marriages fail. They say, well, we fell out of love. I no longer love that person. The problem with the concept is love is not a feeling. It's not an emotion. It's a choice that you make. It's a decision that you make. It's actions that you carry out. If somebody says to me, you know what, we just grew apart, we stopped loving each other, I agree. You did grow apart. You did stop loving each other, but you didn't fall out of love. You decided to stop loving. You know the reason that I'm desperately in love with the woman that I've been with for more than a quarter century? It's because every day she makes a decision to love me. And every day I make a decision to love her. We didn't fall in love. We fell in limerence. We fell in extreme like. But we moved from that to a daily and throughout the day conscious decision to show love to each other. So don't blame love when your long-term relationship fails or when your marriage fails. It's not love that failed. It's me because I quit showing love. It's her or him because they quit showing love. Let me ask you a question. Are you in a relationship right now that you used to have what you would call feelings of love, but you don't anymore? Let me give you the simple solution to solve this problem if you want to maintain this relationship. Feelings follow action. If you start taking the action to show love to that person again, eventually the feelings will follow. Eventually the feelings will return. You know, I often still have those feelings that I had when we were in that limerence stage when we first met. And do you know why? Because I take actions of love and it brings up emotions of limerence. So that's the secret. You want to be in love for a lifetime? Then you just simply take actions of love for a lifetime. For a lifetime. I hope this makes sense to you, my friends. If you want to talk more about it, if you've got other questions, drop a comment on this video. Send me an email to live@troystoneking.com. I'll reply back with more of my thoughts on this. But it's critical to understand that love is not something that you fall into. No one ever falls in love. No one ever falls out of love. Because love is not something that just happens. Love is something that you do. Love is a choice. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Appreciate you watching this video.